Good evening. Happy new moon, everybody. Just getting set up. Sorry, running a couple of minutes behind as usual. Tanya, hey girl, how are you? Sorry, just getting all my cards and stuff out, so won't be a sec. Yeah, because I was literally earlier, I was doing the notes, just tuning into the energy, and then before I came on live I was like, oof, I need to have like a little bath and just like ground and just meditate, you know what I mean, for a little bit before I jump on. And obviously I was just super relaxed, and time was just flowing on by. So I'm just getting some card decks out. But yeah, how's it been feeling for you today? Rushing about, Tanya's saying, been having headaches the past few days. Ooh, that's not nice. But yeah, that can totally be like stress and stuff. And also, we have just got so much energy going on right now. So I'm gonna get into this, but because it's new moon and a solar eclipse, guys, that basically means it's like 10 times as strong. Like this energy's 10 times what a normal new moon would be. So yeah, a lot of us are going to be having like problems kind of feeling this energy and how it's going to affect us. So that's why I was like, I have to come on and do a live, because normally at a new moon I am really tired, which I can't lie, today I have been. But then I kind of just got like another wave of energy this evening that usually happens. But that's why I find it best to just like have, like, if you need to nap or you need to have more rest, like totally do that, because our bodies cannot just keep running on, you know what I mean, like overdrive all the time. Just cleansing my decks of cards here, guys. So yeah, you might just want to clear your space as well, wherever you are. Sound, movement, sage, whatever feels good for you, and just be somewhere where you can be relaxed, because we're going to get into it. I'm going to go through the themes and the energies that are with this full moon. New moon, sorry. That was a trick. New moon and solar eclipse. I'm going to go through all the themes, how the energy might play out for us. Then at the end, towards the end bit, we'll go through it. But yeah, guys, we'll talk about upcoming energies and stuff. Probably do a little intention setting ceremony, and then some little card pulls. So I'm excited. Jalicia, hey, you made it. How are you doing today? Yeah, everyone alive, how is this new moon eclipse feeling? Like, let's just do a tune in. What's the energy saying for you guys at the moment? Like, how are you all feeling? Let me know in chat. And if you're new, let us know as well. I'll just wait for chat to load. Then did my good old notes for you guys. Jalicia says she's good. Well, that's great to hear. You're doing good. Fabulous. Oh, I just wondered what I was hearing in the background there, tuning in. I can hear fireworks. Don't know what the special occasion is. Maybe I've missed something, but I can hear fireworks. Yeah, Tanya's confirming as well that she has also been really drained and sleeping more than ever. Like, it is legit a thing. So even if you guys happen to watch this, you're going to watch it back on playback, you can still let us know in comments, because yeah, it's good to know how it's affecting everyone. So this is new moon in Libra. I'm a Libra, and yeah, Libra energy, we're going to get into that. We're going to get into the themes of this energy and this solar eclipse. So Libra does bring us balance and harmony, okay? It's about a new cycle. So this new moon is actually marking the start of a new cycle. It can also be tied into new relationships, emotional energies too, getting that balance, so emotional balance too. Libras are super intelligent, so it does bring through that intelligent kind of energy too. Love is for sure a theme, and I'm sure that will be for a lot of people. But as I always say with the moons, so it's landing in Libra today here in the UK, that's what I can confirm. But have a look on your own astrology chart to see for today where Libra lands for you. So for instance, I think mine landed in the 10th house. So that will probably give me a little bit of an indication, a little bit of an idea of how that energy may be affecting me at this new moon. Okay, and just a question to ask yourself, guys, like, relationships in your lives, are they nurturing you? Like, are they helping you? Are you growing from them? So, because relationships, that could be your family, your friends, your loved ones, but it's really important to assess them at this time. And, you know, justice and truth are huge themes as well that are coming through. So truth will be illuminated now more than ever. So just make sure you're open to receive that truth. And also it is a time of justice. So if things have been wrong, like, this is a time to see justice playing out as well. Also to do with, you know, communication and connection, those things too. But tune in, yeah, how are you regulating your moods or emotions? Because Libra is about that. It is about finding some type of balance, you know. We say, like, the balance in the physical world, the spiritual world, balance between our emotions, our feelings, balance in relationships. You know, maybe relationships are taking up too much time or too much of your energy. So it's about finding that kind of healthy balance. With it being Libra too, there will be like an enhanced awareness of beauty, because beauty is such a Libran thing, okay? So awareness of that beauty, and beauty doesn't just have to be externally, by the way, guys, but yeah, the beauty inside and without yourself, but also the beauty all around you, the beauty in your home, the beauty in life. So seeing everything, I guess, through the lens of beauty, that will be illuminated at this time too, because it's Libra energy, and also a strong connection to the heart chakra. Let me catch up on chat before I get into the rest of it. Shalissa is saying, I think we're having a new moon in Libra, and I have Libra in the first house of physical appearance and personality. Ooh. I can feel this refreshed energy of giving myself a makeover and tapping into beauty. Well, that is so, like, literally on point for the energies that are here at this current time. And yeah, for a lot of people, you may be tuning into that kind of energy too. Jalissa put 10th house is career. Ooh. And you are working on your book right now, so that's the energy is showing for you. Wow. You are divinely aligned to your path. Oh my God. Okay. I'm loving that little read. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't realize it was, I meant to look it up actually, the 10th house. So that's just where it's landing today. I do know though that I have Libra like in my chart in a few other houses. But that's so interesting because, yeah, I've definitely been having like a reassessment kind of like mentally of like, like what kind of should I be doing? Where should I be doing it? How? And obviously the book, like I was speaking to Jalissa about, that is a theme that keeps coming up, and like spirit literally keeps poking me to be like, come on, you gotta do it. Like giving myself a kick up the basically to get it done. Libra is about committed love, and I have been desiring a committed romantic relationship, so I definitely feel this general Libra new moon vibes. Oh yes. And that being said, because I always advise people at a new moon to set your intentions for the cycle ahead, that goes for all things. So if you're wanting that committed relationship, I would get so specific. Red pen, paper, literally start writing down, or even in your phone or whatever, but that list, so spirit can help align that ideal person with you. You know, the things you're looking for, the things that are a must, things that maybe you can negotiate on. And we're not just talking about physical appearances, but you know, the qualities you want that person to to possess. So you want them to be loving, committed, maybe emotionally supportive, loyal, faithful, honest, like all the qualities you want them to have. Maybe financially independent, the list could go on, but that's for you personally to do. But get specific with your list. And then it makes it easier for the universe to align that. Someone that's ready, you know, someone that's maybe an equal match for you, that can help you grow and get excited about it. But guys, this is the ideal time if you are looking for love, is to, because it's 10 times more powerful than the normal new moon, okay? So really tap in and use that energy. All my spiritual family out there, my witchy people, like, guys, you know this is more than just a scientific explanation of a solar eclipse and a new moon. We know there's deeper energies to it. So let's just use those to our advantage. Jalissa put, you can send me your chart and I can read it for you whenever you want me to. That would be good, because like I say, I have that one website I go on, but numerology is my thing. Astrology, yeah, a little, but I would actually love some more in-depth into it, and I guess to read it and interpret it of how it may be relevant in my life or playing out now, or the you know, the next couple of years, you know, if that makes sense. Right, Jalissa put red pen. Thank you, because I actually do have a red pen. I intend to spend this Venus day turning into energy of beauty and love. Yes, do it. Meditating, journaling, details about love I desire. Yes, you've got to do it. Honestly, guys, when you raise your energy like this and you get excited about something and you can feel your soul opening and your heart, it's like we were talking about the heart chakra a minute ago. Open it, because when you feel it and you start to believe it and your energy and your thoughts go on it, that's how you can manifest it in real time. But this is another thing I'll get into with the solar eclipse energy. Things are going to come through faster for you, okay? Obviously, there's always divine timing. We can't interfere with that. But things will start coming in at a quicker pace than normal. She's also wrote, this Venus day I intend to give offerings to my goddess of love, beauty, Lady Aphrodite, and I'm actually going to journal my desire in the journal I keep for her. I cannot wait to hear how this goes for you, because I'm super excited. If that's not motivation for everyone else to really tap in and tune into this love energy that's there, do it, guys. It's the little things, and like spirit and the universe notice these things, like we said, just like a red pen, or you know, making it look pretty on the paper. I sometimes sprinkle rose petals on top of it too, like she said, giving offerings. Yeah. Speaking of that, I actually re-cleared my altar / ancestor worship kind of area. I cleaned that up earlier, actually. I dusted it down, I rearranged it. I'll just show you my autumn tree, which I put on there too, because I don't personally do Christmas trees or anything like that, but I have my autumn tree, so I'm just going to show you guys. Ooh. So this is my little autumn tree. So I just have a little mushroom, you know, my little robin, which is, this is just my little tree that I use. So this is also on my altar, but I just can't show you my altar because it's in another space in the house right now. But yeah, so this is so cute, and I just love the little lights, and it's like so autumnal, the vibe, because obviously here in the UK we have autumn. So yeah, this is my little tree, so it just adds a little bit of light. If you have a an altar, it's just your sacred space, you know, maybe you put candles on there, pictures of your loved ones, or you know, figures that you may worship or give energy to, you know, it's just a really nice space to have. I put fresh flowers on there, and it brings in that good energy, and it's also showing your ancestors, your spirit team, like however you want to refer to them. It's really showing them that you remember them, you love them, you worship them, and you know they're still part of your heart, and it's inviting them in more in a more of a powerful way. Jalissa's put, love is in the air. I already re-cleared my altar, but I want to redo Lady Aphrodite's altar into something more personal and beautiful. Woo! Your tree is beautiful. I've always loved trees with lights. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I just, you know me, I love all the natural vibes, so I wanted something that kind of was reminding me of, you know, nature kind of energy. I also want to make videos about keeping an altar wall in the closet. You should totally do it. I would love to see more people's altars too. That's what I call it, but it could just be a little table or a sacred space you have. Or sometimes I put crystals on there too, plants, like all sorts. So with this Libra energy, guys, as I say, there's like this strong need for balance, harmony, feelings of good and bad, okay? Like, don't be afraid. This is something I just journaled before, is like, don't be afraid to be who you really are. That's just a key theme that was coming out to mention. I also want to say, while the moon is in Libra, the organs that are influenced by Libra are your kidneys, your urinary area, bladder, etc., veins, skin, your pancreas, insulin and things. So those particular areas will always be more sensitive at this time. So if you particularly maybe have a problem in those areas or something like that, healing is great at this time. It will be more powerful for you, just nothing surgical, okay? Or that's going to put more pressure or pain on the area. But yeah, it's such a Libran thing. Like before, I just literally covered all my skin in coconut oil because I was like, oh, Libra energy, no makeup, just, you know, look after my skin, let it breathe. So Libra is about that. And yeah, your skin, look at your skin. What is your skin telling you? Like my palms currently, and I know it, they are feeling a little dry because I feel like I'm so sensitive and my hands definitely reflect it. But yeah, I feel like maybe I need to protect myself a bit more, like energetically too, or boundaries and things, because yeah, my hands are telling me. So your skin can actually tell you a lot. You know, if there's a problem on your skin, for instance, with this Libran energy, tune into it. What's it trying to tell you? What do you need more or less of? So those are big areas. And also the insulin thing, yeah, because I made the mistake of eating a bit of chocolate earlier. I totally felt sick. And this is another thing I'm touching on, because we're in this eclipse season, our bodies are really going to be going through changes and like ascension energy as we're ascending here on earth and we're changing and we're growing. I think you're right. I think the Libra thing can roll the butt too. No, I have heard that. I do think it's a thing. She's also put, interesting, the moon is in Libra and I'm wearing all pink. Pink is her favourite colour. I have another colour clothes too, you know. Pink's an amazing colour. Like, I think we should all embrace it a bit more. So because we've got the powerful energy of this solar eclipse right now, so just to give you context on that, because I know sometimes I say things and I know not everyone will know what it means. So basically the moon will pass in front of the sun and it casts its shadow across parts of the earth. So parts of this solar eclipse will be visible in South America. That was the main one. I think Argentina was one of the main places they may get to see it. But then partial solar eclipse will be visible in Antarctica, North America, the Atlantic Ocean, Pacific Ocean, even Hawaii. So if anyone is tuned in from any of those places in the world, like, please let us know if you saw it, because basically at a new moon, obviously it's normally dark in the sky, right? So with this solar eclipse, basically it's like this ring of light, as we said, when it moves across the sun, which is really, it's a rare thing. It does not happen all the time. And last month we had lunar eclipse, so it's a huge time at the moment. Like there's a lot for people to feel energetically. But yeah, it's incredible if anyone ever gets to see it, because it's just like this line of light around that lights up in the sky. Totally gutted I can't see it in this country. But yeah, it creates that ring of sunlight. And because solar eclipse in Libra, it does bring, as we've said, the theme of romance. So I especially made a note of this for people. So if this resonates, great, but really keep your eyes open, because a new soulmate may appear. And big shifts and changes happen at this time, especially around patterns of behaviour that are no longer serving us. But because it brings through a portal for change, and it's super powerful and transformative time, then this is where you see what we're saying about if that's something you're wanting, love, for instance, in your life, or to bring in that partner, or maybe a new friendship or different family energy. This will be the time, guys, that it could come through. Like, make sure you're ready, but also keep your eyes open, because sometimes it may be someone or something you may not have necessarily thought, but the universe might be aligning it for your highest good. And that being said, if you're setting your intentions, just specify to the universe, please make sure it's for your highest good, from the highest good. Like, you don't just want anyone, you want what is, like, you know, for your best. So yeah, if you're not feeling yourself as well because of all this intense energy, just be kind. patient, gentle, honor the changes that are happening, because it's a huge time of change as well. So I've already seen a lot of change from the last lunar eclipse, but now at this energy portal, there will be more changes for people literally coming through super fast. So just stay open and flexible to the changes that occur. Kind of just trusting in the process a little bit is what I'm going to say with that energy. But things can accelerate, so they're going to happen quicker than usual. So set your intentions for the cycle ahead, whatever they may be for you. But there is that boost of energy to focus on your goals too, which I was definitely kind of tuning into recently. That's been something at the forefront of my mind that I should be tuning into. But yeah, if you need to rest more, rest and release anything that is limiting you from your positive change. And we were saying you may feel more tired. These energies are so strong, guys. They're like 10 times stronger than normal. So eclipse, you basically have to see it is that it's a hard reset for our body. Like every so often you have to reset your phone or your tablet. It has to go through a reset and an upgrade. These energy portals are kind of like that for us spiritual beings in our human bodies. While we're on earth, that's kind of that chance and that opportunity too. So like I was saying with the kind of sick kind of feeling, for me, I would imagine that's my body kind of like trying to reset itself and bring up things for healing. Everyone's going to feel it a little bit differently. Now, there will also be changes in Earth's magnetic and gravitational fields too, and increased radiation. This can negatively affect people's moods and behaviours. So it's not just a thing if you notice people are not feeling so great currently. So just be aware of this at this time and just give yourself that extra time to rest, relax, meditate. Ground in nature will really help. Just being still as well. Just don't let your energy focus so much on everything else, everyone else. Just kind of center it in a little bit if you can, because we need to have that time of inner balancing basically. And just to even let you guys know, if you just think I'm talking a load of, apparently it is true, even NASA confirms there are psychological effects of these eclipses. We know science doesn't really like to back the spiritual paranormal stuff, but they confirm it does have effects on people's psychological states. So just like the full moon does, these energy portals do. So sometimes having that awareness of them does help us know, because otherwise sometimes if people didn't know this was what's going on and you're going through shit, you're going to feel even more crazy and alienated and like you're losing the plot and it's you against the world versus actually shit. There is energy higher than me that's taking place and it's affecting me. Okay, I'm not completely losing it. You know what I mean? Let me just read this. Tanya put, makes so much sense why everything has been really intense. My period was the worst pain I've had in a long time. The headaches have been really bad. Feeling really sick and so tired, like I haven't slept. It's crazy, isn't it? See, all of that is like your body is calling you to have like a big release basically, so you can kind of reset yourself, balance out your energies and kind of like letting some of that stuff go that isn't serving you anymore. So drink loads of water too. I don't know why I've just gone to say that to you and my mouth's feeling really dry. Please make sure you're having plenty of water, plenty of herbal teas to just help cleanse and flush out your system too. Also guys, Tanya just put it there, she felt like she hadn't slept too. Then it may bring up sleep issues for people too, because it's such intense energy. For some of us that might just mean super, like for me it's been way more deeper sleeps, but also not remembering as much as I normally do and wanting to sleep more. Tanya put, because I don't drink any water. What? Oh my god. Guys, we are like 70% water. Maybe I'm not right on that. It's like 90%, 70%. I don't know. How do you expect to function with no water? Please just fill up a bottle. Every time it just goes low, refill it. We need more water now than ever. And that's going to help your body to cleanse and detox too. Anxiety too, that's something that can majorly increase as well at the moment, just due to so much energies that are around us. So there is a lot. I do feel like it's a lot for us to take on at the moment, and it is a really intense time. So just know, guys, like, you're definitely not alone. I'm just drinking my water as we said this. Actually, why doesn't everyone go get a glass of water? That's like a polite little reminder. But yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? The amount of people, like, it's a really simple thing, you think, drinking water, but it's true. Like, so many people don't do it. And yeah, just increase like your herbal stuff too, because that really helps the body to cleanse and helps your organs. Like, I at least have one every day. I have one every morning. It's kind of like a ritual. I wake up and I have it. So yeah, Julissa, I just drink water after peeing. It's easier to remember because I always forget and I'm not disciplined enough to keep reset. How do you guys not remember to drink water? What the? I'm like obsessed. Like, I'm always drinking water. Like, even if I don't feel like it, I just drink it. I don't know. That's so strange. Maybe it's because I've just got routined into that habit and that pattern of doing that now. Guys, come on. Don't make me just do 100 posts a day about drinking water. Actually, I might start doing that on my channel. Just put reminders to everyone, drink water. But yeah, it's gonna help, because even if you don't instantly feel better from it, your body needs it, basically. Imagine trying to like charge your phone with no electricity in the wall. You're gonna be waiting a long time. Sorry. So yeah, that's just this current energy kind of thing going on at the moment. It's a lot. It's a lot for us. But yeah, you have to see it as health is wealth. Like without feeling well, like, if you don't make time for your wellness, you're going to be forced to make time for your illness, basically. So yeah, you got to, because if we want to keep going, we have to do as much as we can. Like, I get it, it's hard. Like, we all have our little weaknesses or our ups and downs or our little troubles. It's just how it is, guys. But yeah, I'm gonna get on you guys for the water. Also, coming up this month, Thursday the 17th, we have full moon again. I can't wait. I love a full moon. I love watching it build up in the sky. It's just so beautiful. And also, I think on Thursday the 17th, I'm gonna hold Spiritual Development Circle 2. So if anyone wants to join that isn't already in the circle, just drop me an email. But also watch the video on my channel, Spiritual Development Group. That'll tell you all about it. This session we're gonna be doing some tea readings. So basically reading the tea mug, and some mediumship too. That's what Spirit's been channeling for me to do in this group coming up for this month. So yeah, drop me an email if that's something you want to do. It's great for developing your spiritual gifts, your psychic abilities, mediumship too, your intuition, just trusting yourself, building your confidence in that area. It's like a weight. We've got to train it, work it, and build with it. And yeah, it's great fun too. We are in the season of autumn, which is, yeah, a stiller time, a more quiet time, kind of going inwards, looking at what we want to release, and a bit like with our monthly menstrual cycles too, which is the equivalent of winter, we are kind of like slowing down the pace, you know, spending a bit more time, you know, probably just relaxing, resting, being indoors. But it's still good for us to get out, you know what I mean, and get our feet on the earth, so to speak. Yeah, let me catch up on chat, one sec. Julissa put, some people can't feel thirsty even if their body needs water. I think I'm that way because as a child I would only drink juice, and once a month drink 3 cups of water straight, then go back to juice. How did your body survive? No, we do get fluid obviously from foods and stuff too, guys. Tanya goes, I don't even think about it either, to be honest. I don't feel thirsty. Oh my god. I started drinking more water after seeing a doctor show that a lady barely drank water like me, and she was extremely constipated. I didn't want to end up like that, so I started drinking more water. Oh my god. The way I just, guys, see it as it's like medicine, just, you know what I mean? See it as like your body needs this to actually function, because if it doesn't, I mean, it just made me laugh. You said you only drank water for like 3 cups of water once a month. I'm like, what? Is anyone smells like that with it, seriously. Because yeah, you can get fluids like obviously like from juice or pop or whatever, but the best thing for your system is just, you know, pure water, spring water if you can. Not tap water's not great, but it depends where you live, I'm gonna say, because like in other countries I don't know, but all I know is in this country tap water's not the best. So yeah, but our bodies need it, and it just helps. So like, yeah, like what Jalisca said, yeah, people could become constipated, or you know, you might get stuff like build up in your liver way more because the water, and especially as we're in Libra talking about kidneys, because water will help flush through the kidneys, okay, and help flush out, and it helps everything work efficiently. Like imagine trying to run a car with no fuel. Like the car engine's gonna start getting cranky, you're not gonna be able to rev the engine, you're not gonna be able to go fast, you're probably not even gonna get far, and then it'll cause a whole other load of problems. It's kind of like that if we don't have that fuel within us. Tanya's put, I do have a lot of watermelon and fruit. That's good. Jalisia put, when I said doctor, I meant it on a show on TV. I didn't mean doctor showed me someone else's personal information. Okay. Tanya's put, lol, I understand it. Drink water probs once a month. But I do drink peppermint tea. Well, that's still water, so that's good. I don't know what herbal tea I'm gonna have tonight, guys, honestly. I've got to think about that. Okay, so yeah, and also this is a great time. I know the end of the month we have, like, some people call it Halloween, but it is actually like a ceremony. It's spelled I think it's Sahman. I don't know quite how to say it, so I don't want to embarrass myself on live, but it's the like seasonal change, because Halloween's just the commercial thing, but it is actually an event, Samain or something. Don't know if I've said it right. It's kind of like a witchy time, and you honor like your loved ones, the seasonal changes, etc. That is coming up at the end of the month, so of course I'm gonna celebrate that. Gonna do stuff for that. I'm also doing my healing list again, so if anyone wants to be added to the healing list, let me know in comments, or let me know in chat if you're live, if you're watching it back. Just drop your name into comments, just put you want to be on the healing list, because it's super important for me to do healing for people, and it always helps. Like imagine you're going through something, or you're not feeling well, and then, you know, someone is basically sending you healing energy. It's gonna help you, it's gonna help uplift your spirit, help you feel a little bit better. So yeah, if anyone does want to go on my healing list, let me know. Then we're also just gonna do a few little card pulls too. So I'm gonna just start shuffling for a collective message at the moment. Yeah, collective message right now. Wow, interesting. Jalisia's just put, must be the season of the witch. I think it is. I can't lie, I think it is. Tanya, yes, I'm gonna add you to the list, don't worry, I'm gonna put you on there right now. Right, so this card just came out, guys, when I asked for a collective message. So again, I always say take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So this is called Spirit of the North, right? Number 31. And this is connected to the element of earth, which I was saying we all need some of that earth energy. And it initiates you to the energy of strength. So this is a real time, like, look, this to me is like strength, holding on. Stability, practicality, and resourcefulness. So when this archetype comes into our lives, it's a call to bring your awareness back to the everyday mundane stuff. Yep. Dreams need real world action plan too in the physical world. So preparation and pragmatism are the tools that will serve you well at this time. So yeah, we may want things or be planning and intending, but we also need the practical, organized side too. So I'm a prime example of this. I'm always up here, I'm very visionary, get all these ideas, but then I'm not so great on the practical side of putting things together. And this is basically what this card is saying. It's a reminder for that. But it is also confirmation that you are on the right path, so don't give up. It's also your reminder that greatness is not built overnight. So just having that little bit of patience, guys, okay? Celebrate, you know, small wins too. It's all going to happen for you. Also, financial security. You shall find it through determination and proper planning. If you're seeking health and well-being, you will obtain that through preservation and commitment too. So that is a collective message for us at this time, which is really interesting. It's a really beautiful card, actually. But I also want to say with this, it's like dig deep. So don't be afraid to explore like a new option or a new avenue, and literally dig deep, you know, at the root of things. Get to the root of things. That's kind of what I'm seeing with this card for people at the moment. Okay. Tanya, you are welcome. Okay, guys, would you like me to pull you a card while we're on cards? Let me know. One more collective message. Goodbye is good. The highest good. Oh my gosh. Again. So we're really getting like this 4 energy through at the moment, because the last card was 31 and this is a 13. So these messages that are coming through collectively, guys, they are all about, it's effort. It's reminding us that extra effort is really needed to overcome current obstacles and challenges. And yeah, it is a time where we could feel like we've really been tested, but attitude is the key. Don't surrender to like any negativity or frustrations. Just utilize your inner power, that inner strength. You are way stronger than you think. So when that tough gets going, you know that saying, it gets going basically. Just pull yourself together and have faith in your success, because if you don't believe in yourself, can't rely on others to believe in you. Like, you got to believe in it for yourself. So call upon all your resources, inner and outer resources. Don't literally necessarily go for like the quick fix option or solution or shortcut or manipulation. Just plan, focus, and act with tenacity and drive. Because with effort and determination, you'll break through all restrictions that are presently holding you back. So, yeah, put in that extra effort. Never give up. And your success is guaranteed. Julizia, I just saw the end of that. When the going gets tough, the tough gets going. That's what I wanted to say, but I got tongue-tied. So that exactly with this. So just affirm, you know, with optimism, faith, and effort, I overcome my challenges. And you know what I have actually this month started getting into the habit of doing is I'm trying to do daily affirmations. Like, I'm trying to say things to myself, and when I get stressed in a moment, I'm trying to reaffirm like certain words or affirmations that are going to be helping me. And actually, do you know what, guys, it's kind of starting to be true. I always used to feel a bit weird doing that, and now I'm like, oh no, I'll stand there in my head and I'll be repeating it, or I'll say it out loud. And you do then start embracing that energy. So yeah, that's they were the 2 messages. So they're both actually from 2 different decks, both giving that 4 energy, heart chakra energy, grounding energy, patience, perseverance, but also just physically, yeah, getting things done. And they both resemble that message. So bit of synchronicity there. Let me just catch up on chat. So Tanya, yes, okay, we'll do one for you in a minute. Julissa put, when you put my aunt on the healing list, it helped because to this day she still keeps her health changes. However, she does struggle with relapse, and I figured she may feel like ending her life. So I'd like my aunt Susan, let's write that down, to be on the list again, please, but this time for healing from depression and, yeah, suicide ideation. Okay. Let me just make a note. Yeah, that's really difficult. So we will send her lots of love and healing. And I totally relate to those feelings because it's always been a theme through my life with that. And it's like a constant battle to overcome that. So like there'll be for sure stuff her soul's working on at a deep level. But the fact that she's still here today, still breathing, still with us on the earth, like that's incredible. Because imagine, unless you kind of know those feelings or have been through it yourself, to battle with that on a daily basis or through years or huge chunks of your life, and to still keep going, that they are the strongest kind of people ever to walk this earth, because they have to go through all of that, yet they still get up every day and they still take a breath, no matter how painful it is. So we'll be sending her like loads and loads of love and healing. Tanya just confirmed as well, they both make perfect sense right now and everything that is going on. Yeah, so yeah, they were collective, but let's just like tune in for you, Tanya, and get you a card out and just see what Spirit's gonna let you know right now for your highest good. Like, what do they want you to know at this time? Wow, okay. 2 just fell out. I was like barely shuffling. Let me just have a look at these. Ooh, okay, so first card you got, these are from my, what are they called, Keepers of Light Oracle deck. Okay, Tanya, what's Spirit trying to tell you right now? Oh, sorry, try not to like laugh. Okay, so we've got this one, this first one for you. So this is Sanat Kumara, light activation. So this is about shining your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. So you are here to light up the world. You may feel that you've been pushed or that there is a lot going on at once. And this is because your energy is magnetic to others and they want it in their life. Okay. I feel like that's super relevant for you and conversations we've had. So take the time to listen to your inner voice. Remember the cosmic light of heaven and draw it into you. You know, light of the universe, however you want to refer to it. This is all you need to do to inspire the world. Okay, Tanya. So yeah, just remember that. Other people see your light, they get drawn into it, they want it. Yeah, that can be overwhelming, but put your boundaries there, but also just call on your own inner light, and you're always helping and inspiring people no matter what. And those eyes as well, like, oh my god, you guys, the eyes on this are really piercing. Yeah, I think as well, like, this kind of ties in, you're here to do light work in ways that you probably don't even realize. So that's like a super powerful card, actually. I'm really surprised by that. Yeah, that's why I'm like surprised, because for anyone watching it back who doesn't know, we've had a personal conversation and that really aligns with like what's going on with her in her life, at the moment. And then another card dropped out. There were like 2 stuck together, and this card's really actually beautiful, and this guy is actually giving me like such loving vibes. Dijwal Kul, I don't know if I said it right, but anyway, Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. So this is like your other card, and I feel like he brings a really calm, comforting energy to you at this time. I'll hold it up there so you guys can see. So when this card appears, it's reminding you that your path is unfolding as it should. So everything happening in your life right now, crazy as it may sound, is unfolding as it should. Take one step at a time, and remember that your only spiritual function is to be happy. You're a powerful person with many lessons under your belt and a real capacity to share your wisdom with the world. Take the time to go over what you've learned recently. Recognize the strengths it has brought you and acknowledge where you have been courageous. It's working with your angel guides to help your journey unfold like a beautiful lotus flower, one petal at a time. Isn't that just such a lovely message? And it's so true. Like, just pause where you are for a moment and just go back over all the things you've learned, all the growth that's happened and took place for you, and where you are. And just that whole thing, like a lotus flower, like they bloom even in the darkest and grungiest of places, like where you just wouldn't even think, you know, symbolic to times around you. And one petal at a time, like there is light and there is hope, you know what I mean? And you will be that lotus flower that blossoms in the most difficult of times, and it will really get you through. So, you know, your angels are with you, they're working with you, they're protecting you and they're helping you. Let's just have a little look. Jalicia, we can put your father on, but that didn't come up in comments. Okay. Tanya's put, that's so relevant. Wow, amazing. That is literally what we spoke about. Thank you so much. They're really on point. That's beautiful. Yeah, they totally are. And as I'm saying it to you, Tanya, I'm making a note as well for you that March, I don't know why, but I just keep getting told March. I don't know why March will be significant in some way, and then I just wrote the name Greg. I don't know if I've mentioned that name to you before, but I just have. And something to do with an elephant, okay? Random, but let's write it down because it dropped in. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. Jalicia, do you want a card? Would you like a card too? Tanya, you're so welcome. Thank you for being on live and tuning in, because I know you've been really busy at the moment, but it's great to have your energy and your presence with us. Lives wouldn't be the same. It's not the same. We like random. Random's the best because it didn't come from me. That's for sure. Came from some other place, you know? Yeah, if anyone else would like a card pull, a little bit of guidance and upliftment for this new moon, let me know in comments, okay? Oh my god, this isn't a joke. Look what card came out again, the Rainbow Child. Oh my god, I swear this came out for Jalicia on another call, you know. But I'm also going to say to you, Tanya, like, because I know you with your kids and stuff as well, but really tune into this Rainbow Child energy, because these are like the children that come with a new energy and a new frequency on Earth. They're really gifted, they're really artistic, they have like gifts and abilities that are different. Even if you like Google, well, I say Google, not like, but if you look into like what rainbow children are, because there's like crystal children, indigo children, but rainbow children are of a whole different energy too. But this, I swear this came out for Jalicia last time. So Jalicia, I also think you have some kind of calling. This is just another message. I know like you hadn't even said yes then, but I just had to share that because I was literally just playing with those cards and it fell out, and there's like 80 something cards in that deck. So this is no coincidence, okay? Okay, Jalicia, just let me know in chat when you have your journal to hand. Let's get you a card. Definitely do, Tanya. Because I believe like some of your kids will actually possess some of that rainbow child energy for sure. Like, I don't know why, but I feel like maybe in a past life Jaden was like some kind of zoo like keeper or tamer, or like, you know, one of those like princes that would have had like loads of animals and like tamed them all, like a snake charmer or something. This sounds so crazy, but that's just like a vision I'm literally getting right now. Right, Jalicia's ready. Okie dokie. Just giving a little shuffle for you, girl. Some interesting cards coming out. Right, first card that came out is number 19. This is about pride, okay? So this is actually a message with this card is about swallowing pride sometimes. Here we go. To improve your current situation and your quality of life, or maybe admitting when you're wrong or choosing to see another's point of view, whether that person is just right or wrong. That would actually help to raise your vibration, which brings you closer to your dreams. It's interesting, this pride one, actually, because pride one's always quite a difficult card because it's a hard one, this energy sometimes. So yeah, overpowering, belittling, punishing another goes against the nature of your soul and takes you out of alignment. Yet when you have the courage to own up to your mistakes, you align with source. Admitting when you're wrong builds character and inner strength and self-esteem. It opens doors for resolution and creates better relationships with others. Stubbornness and pride gets no one anywhere, but humility and compromise brings you closer to realization in your dreams. So whether this is directly for you at the moment or maybe people around you, there's definitely, this is a message that is coming up for you. Okay, so rather than like go and get, go it alone because you're too stubborn to back down, you must cooperate with others. When you swallow that pride, basically, that's when you can make your dreams come true, and it will uplift the energy. You will feel an upliftment. It can be hard to do, but ultimately it will make you be a better person at the end of it. So yeah, admitting mistakes or things maybe you shouldn't have done, that kind of energy is coming through with the pride card. Okay, so it's a bit of a tough message, but lots of love with that one. Then you also got, which is really interesting too, coming through actually, the parenting card. Here we go. Now I do feel, yeah, relevance for you, obviously parenting, helping others, even working with children. It's kind of tying into that indigo child energy too. But yeah, I feel like you're probably playing that parental role within your relationships. But it is, again, it's a call for you to teach, nurture and guide that younger generation. That's what Spirit wants you to know, because that raises the vibration of the world, not just raising your vibration or theirs, but it does help, on a worldly scale of things. So yeah. And knowing that whatever energy you put into those children around you that you can make a difference with, that will go on way further down the line to help humanity, to help that child in their life. That you never know, it could be the most smallest thing, but that has such a huge impact on that child's life. So that's a really big message as well at the moment, parenting. And sometimes what we learn that maybe we didn't get as kids is what we can then pass on, that love and that care, to those that you're making that difference in their lives with at the moment. Jalissa's put, yeah, I think playing a parental role to myself right now, honestly. Yeah, that's maybe how it can tie out for you. But yeah, everything, that inner child energy too, that you didn't get as a child, give that to yourself now. That will be one of the biggest tests and challenges for you at the moment. That's the parenting message. And then let me just go to this deck for you. Wow. Wow. I've never seen this one particular card come out. I've had this deck forever and I haven't. So Jalisia, this is a really interesting one that's coming through. Wow, I just need to find it. Where's he gone? Wow. I'm not going to attempt to say this, but this, the name on the card, but I'm just going to hold it up for you to have a look at. Right, soul expansion. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connections between all things. So you may feel, hope you can see that, you may feel that you've been retreated from the world recently, Maybe you've not been as active socially or spiritually, but this is a time of inner rest has really paid off. You are becoming more and more consciously aware of how connected you are to the universe and all living beings. This sense of union is called yoga. Yoga goes beyond physical ability and into a sense of awareness that's created through spiritual practice, meditation, and devotion to the divine. This yogic father here is here to inspire that fire of union within you so that you can understand how your thoughts and actions are creating the waves of energy that form your life. Wow. It's a very deep card, I'm gonna say. But I'm also gonna tie it, it's here, it's to your throat chakra too. And you are in your 5th personal year, and that is that blue color, and that is about freedom of truth, freedom of expression, freedom of movement, your freedom, how that looks in your life for you. But yes, speaking up, speaking your truth, that's a really beautiful message with this at the moment. Even maybe just try and tune in and do a meditation around your throat for you and feel like what's been suppressed, or what do you feel like you want to say but maybe can't say it to the people. But I feel like it's even just something simple as sitting in front of the mirror and saying it out loud, or walking along and expressing it, is going to be an energy shift for you, because it will actually be getting it off your chest, if that makes sense. So that's some of the energy I'm going to say I'm feeling with this card at the moment for you. Oops. And then there was another one too that just jumped out, which was it's called the Lady Nada card, basically. So with Lady Nada here, it's a beautiful card again. It's like a ring of growth around you, I'm gonna say, because there's all these flowers. It's growth, and it's to do with your heart awakening. So awaken to the acceptance and divine love, give and receive in balance. Here we go. You see that, guys? I'll hold that up for Jalicia. So the cave of your heart is opening wide for you. Oh my god, and it's pink. To experience divine love, you have an opportunity to overcome past pain, heartbreak, and letdowns. This is a wonderful time to cherish and love yourself, and then allow yourself to be cherished and loved by others. Woo! If you feel love revealing itself clearly in your heart, have courage and move into a state of trust. You're being reminded that when true love is present, when divine love is present, there are no obstacles to overcome. It will be there, clear, pure, and real for you to experience. Your relationships are being brought into harmony on all levels of your life. Give and receive divine love with yourself and all those around you. So this is totally tuning into the energy we mentioned at the beginning of the card, that love energy, you know, embracing it for yourself and then into others, and then it bringing more love into your life. So again, divine synchronicity is going to happen for you, because guess what? Moving into next year, your 6th personal year. 6 is all about love, family, marriage, responsibility. So it's coming. It's on its way for you, okay? Yeah. And look, Tanya's right. She said you were looking for love and wearing pink, and this card is a total embellishment of that. Let me just catch up on chat. Jalissa put, it's so true. I was sick and grieving and got into a spiritual rut. Now I do feel a connection to my spiritual path, and I'm taking a fresh step on this journey. Tanya's put, ooh, I was just reading up the children thing, and I think me and Leisha are indigo children, and Jaden is 100% a rainbow child. Yep. It's yeah, honestly, I would say it's one of those, go and read into it more, see different things, your articles, and what resonates with you, because I definitely feel like there was something there. Jalissa have just put, yes, so true for me, because I experienced grief and now I'm desiring romantic love. And yes, it's all about connecting to that heart chakra, using this Libran energy to really, you know, goddess vibe yourself, turn yourself into that amazing goddess that you are, embody that love, be that love. And look, when love comes, it won't be having all these obstacles for you. It's just gonna happen, but you have to believe it and just trust in that process, okay? Because it's super brave to put your heart out there to feel and experience that again. But yeah, really trust in that, because that was the theme for the call. And then you've had these personal messages reaffirming that. So that is what Spirit is really trying to channel through and tell you at this time, okay? So just hold that up there for you. So just to recap on your cards, you had the Lady Nada, you had the Soul Expansion card, which I'm also calling the Throat Chakra card. You had the Parenting card, whoops, and you had the Pride card. So those were your messages at this time for you. So that's so interesting. I love when I do these because the cards, she's just right, the cards are confirming the energy. I feel exactly like, you know, these are just little mini readings on live. But it just confirms, and sometimes I think it just helps give people that little nudge. Like, it'll be stuff obviously you'll often recognize or know, but it gives you that nudge which helps keep giving you that faith, you know, continuing or confirmation you're on the right path, because sometimes we can feel or know something but we doubt ourselves, and Spirit is just there to literally give you that confirmation. Alicia has wrote, thank you, you're really welcome. So look guys, like there is so much energetically going on, but we have to use this energy in the best way we can. And like, same for you too, Tanya, is just, you know, whatever it is you want to bring into your life, you know, your end goal, get specific with it. Like, you really got to tell the universe, remember you're powerful, like you have choice and control too, even if it feels like you don't. And start believing, like, even if it feels like a dream, something that you might want to vision, or you got to believe it can happen for you, and then the universe will believe it to happen, you know? So, you know, really get specific about things that you maybe want, or you need at this present time, you know, maybe write that list. Just, yeah, really, really tune into that energy. And I'm just going to hold this card up again because I just love it so much. Rainbow, yeah, I definitely feel like Jaden's a rainbow child though. Like, it's just super powerful, magnificent energy. I just love the artwork on that. So yes guys, I'm believing it more and more every day thanks to you. Oh Tanya, I mean, look, that's just the kind of person I am. I'm just like, I love to uplift other people, I love to help people. Because yeah, sometimes we don't see it in ourselves, but when someone else is, you know, there for you, and it's just, I always say it's like positively supporting people too. Like, you know, we can help people, but it's also about uplifting them, you know, making them feel better in themselves. And they're things I think why I like doing for others, because it comes naturally to me, but also they're the things like in life I never really had. I never had anyone being my cheerleader. I always had to be my own cheerleader, if you know what I mean by that. So, you know, I wish sometimes when I was growing up or whatever, I had people, you know, telling me, oh, you're so great at this and da-da-da-da-da. But like, equally, someone did make the point to me the other day, and it's like, we have to get to that state. And I guess it is a state of evolution and growth, that it doesn't matter whether people agree with us, say great things about us, or people don't, or we don't get recognition, or they're negative about us. Like, that shouldn't affect us either way. We should be, I guess, balanced and harmonized within ourselves, that we know our worth, we know how great we are, we know our potential, that it doesn't matter like if others agree, if the world agrees or not, but just having that strength within yourself that you just totally get. Do you know what I mean? You get you, that's all that matters. You believe in you, you know you're great. Do they agree? Do we care? Like, it's getting to that place, but because I'm so sensitive, I'm like, that's something I'm still trying to master, is getting to that place of like, of oneness, I guess. So yeah, Tanya's put, believing it more and more every day thanks to you. I might have already read that out, probably did. Jalicia's put, I was thinking about how you said next year is my 6th and it can be about marriage. Imagine if I got married next year. That would be such a surprise. Well, it's one of those, I use the term marriage, but ultimately it just means of like a commitment. Do you know what I mean by that? So it can mean like a deepening of a commitment or a coming together. Like, so in numerology, like the best years for love, 2, 4 and 6 years basically. So a 2 personal year, because 2 is all about partnerships. Two to tango, you know what I'm saying? Cooperation, it takes 2. 4 because it's, you know, the heart, the grounding, like that balancing. And 6 because 6 is ultimately the number of family and love. So yeah, they're where it'd be best. I mean, like, if that's something you're really wanting, if it comes around in one of those years, for instance, like if someone was just starting a relationship in a 9 personal year, I'd say that's a 9 years all about endings and conclusions. They're really tough emotionally. So if a relationship started then, I think that would be actually really difficult. And it may just be that soul is coming from another lifetime or something, you know, to work on something to finish up in this lifetime that maybe you didn't get to in another. So yeah, you can see how the numbers play out in it. That's why I love numerology. I love numerology readings because they are so accurate. They help what intuitively and psychically we may already be able to know and bring forward, but it backs it with the numbers. Yeah, you just had a funny thought. Look, if you believe it is gonna happen for you, that's all I'm gonna say. Like, you just gotta believe it and keep telling it yourself every day. Like, just wake up in the mirror and be like, oh my god, I'm getting ready for my new relationship, or I'm getting ready for my new... Just have that energy towards it, and it's gonna happen. And then what'll probably happen is it'll come round and then you'll be like, oh my god, like, you'll start like doubting it, and then you might want to like push it away. But no, just embrace it and trust it, okay? I get so excited for people, but I love it. Tanya Pot, I did get to the point of finally loving me and believing in me. Took me a long time, but I got that. Yep, it's always going to be a journey in life, and this is it. We can make so much progress and get up to a certain point and do so much, and then sometimes things can knock us back like 6 feet backwards or in the other direction, but we're still here. We've got growth, we've got strength, because we've come up again, and whatever has tried to throw us off track, we're then putting ourselves back on track. So I think just as a whole, we need to just give ourselves like way more love, way more like just good positive energy, that we've got through so much difficulties in life, and we're still here. Like, we haven't like given up our faith. So guys, gotta give yourself more love and compassion is the word, which is also connected to the heart area. Is compassion, not only for ourselves but for others too, which sometimes it is really hard to do. But yeah, and also just like that thing is like, we wake up every day and we just never know what people are going through, do we? Like, so yeah, just I guess embracing some of that compassion out into the world for everyday life, because ultimately that will help humanity too. So guys, this has been I feel like this energies have been really intense, this particular energy point, but I'm looking forward as well to, I'm not going to jump ahead. I'm enjoying the present moment. I'm enjoying connecting with you guys. It's been great. It's a lovely way to spend my evening, because it's just super dark outside here and just autumn, wintry. But yeah, I've got the light of everyone else, which is helping me stay on path and helping others. So I'm grateful for that. And yeah, looking forward to the full moon energies coming up, and also just celebrating, kind of like Jalicia said, this witchy season to come. I'm gonna try and do some like vlogs, like videos maybe on some of that stuff, if I can get a chance to show you guys some of it, because I'm just not great technically. Y'all probably know this. I'm not great with technical stuff, but I'm gonna try and put some videos together, because it'll be nice for you to see a little bit of like into my world, I guess, or things I like, or how I like to celebrate them, and things I like to do. So yeah, October's going to be an interesting one, but I'm definitely excited for it. Tanya, it's been amazing. Thank you so much for your time. You're so welcome. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, guys, I hope you have a great evening, and I'm gonna get my red pen out, and I'm gonna start really thinking about things that I want to set my intention for. Like, I'm a sucker for it. Like, I'll be like, I want a new place to live, and and have this vision in my mind, but part of me feels like it's so far into the future that I can't have it right now. But I'm gonna change that mindset, because the universe is in control, and I'm not going to be afraid to ask for wonderfulness. So whether I may get it or not, I think just having that energy like I could have it. So I'm going to start writing like I've got it. That's another tip, is like write it like you have it, like it's already yours, and that just brings it into your existence, because then you're believing it, then you can believe it in your reality, existing in one plane, existing in another. So yeah, I'm going to get on with my list. I'm writing up the healing list too. This evening, the next few days, I'll be sending out healing into that energy for those on the list too. So yeah, thank you so much, guys. Sending you all lots of love and blessings, and embrace all this energy. Thanks for watching. Yeah, Jalissa just put, she made a reminder to write in her red pen. Look, you gotta, anything that's gonna help with those kind of pink and red colours, which is gonna be like love and romance. So if that's what your thing is, just do it, okay? Right, I gotta find my way to exit the screen. Bye guys, thanks for joining me.